Crew 2 mission arrives at the International Space Station.
Got some
Oh my
confirmation that the crew
god.
is go for ingress, and you can see Aki is the first to ingress onto the International
What does
Space
it look
Station.
like when you puke?
And Gwyn-
Because when I see this, part of me is like, that looks really fun, and part of me is like, bro, that's gotta be a lot of motion sickness.
hugs and smiles
And then
right
motion
now.
sickness makes me kind of want to puke. Like I'm feeling a little, ugh.
Crew 2 is next.
Even just looking at them floating. Is that weird?
Welcomed by the Expedition
And then if you
65
puke, the
crew
puke would
members.
just float, right?
Shane Kimbrough.
Pause. Puking in space.
Nickel22 donated $3. I am a new fan and I love your videos. All my friends play Valorant.
Yeah?
This is a fun game.
Yeah, you should play.
Ayla, when we first get to space, we feel sick. Your body's really
See?
confused.
Yeah.
And so, you know, you're
That's-
dizzy.
that's what it kinda
your
looks like.
Lunch is floating around in your belly because you're floating, and
Oh.
what you see doesn't match what you feel. So you
Luna
want to
Healer
throw
the
up.
elf, you look
So
like
how do you
her,
throw
you
up
should
if you
look
get
her
sick
up.
in space? Oh, the sun's starting to come up. So here's an astronaut barf bag right here. So let's say you're about to throw up in space. Quick, you get your barf bag open. And now think about what happens on Earth when you throw up. Now that'll
Gravity
be okay.
brings the
you
puke
throw up
down,
and you have
but-
a bag of something horrible, and then you throw it away. But in space, if I throw up in this bag, what am I going to do with it? This bag has to stay with me in space for months. So we want a really good barf bag. So we have one that's
can't just,
that will
like,
really
throw it in the
protect us.
space?
And this one has a
A little space trash chute or something?
has a liner in it, so that when you throw up into it,
It's
you
not
can
stinky.
clean your face off, and then you can
No
push
way.
everything inside, and then it comes with its own Ziploc to put inside the Ziploc, and then you can throw it down into the wet trash. So yes, astronauts do occasionally get sick in space, but we have special barf bags to deal with it.
I want to see you do it. Ew. Idiot pukes all over himself. What the frick video is this? I guess there's no actual video. That sucks. But there's him wringing out water-soaked
Being wet.
washcloth.
You're on board the space station. Being wet washcloth. Get the microphone so you can hear me while I'm
Whoa.
talking.
You
And now
see
let's,
just like
let's
little
start wringing it out.
bubbles of water.
It's really wet.
It just stays around the towel. That's insane.
It's becoming a tube of water.
The fucking applause. And
The
it's
water's
all around
over
his
my hands. In fact,
arm.
it
That's
rings out
so
of the cloth into my
cool.
hands. And if I let go of the cloth carefully, the water sort of has it stick to my hand. Okay, so the
Wow.
experiment worked beautifully. And the answer to the question is the water squeezes out of the cloth, and then because of the surface tension of the water, it actually runs along the surface of the cloth and then up into
I
my
love
hand.
the mic
almost
so
like you had
much.
Jello
I want to be able to talk and just be like, oh, I need to use my hands. Levitating mic. Like, that's so cool.
on your hands or gel on your hand, and it'll just stay there. Wonderful
That's so
moisturizer
freaking
on my
cool.
hands. And the cloth doesn't
Wonderful
really unravel
moisturizer.
itself. It just stays there floating like a dog's chew toy, soaking wet.
I like this guy.